Hey everyone, it's Kristen, and today we're doing the grabber from the black phone, also known as the kidnapper. We're going to be doing two versions of this look today. To start out this look, I'm using Mehron face paints, and I'm going to be sketching out where I want the eye holes for the mask to go. I'm going to try my best to make it look like this mask is setting up off of my skin. Inside of the circle we left bare to make it look like that's my actual skin. Here I'm creating the eyebrow shape as best I can while also using my natural brow shape. I didn't want to have to block out my eyebrows, so I just kind of went with what I already had and made it a little bit more exaggerated. Next, I'm creating the mask shape to make it look like the mask is sitting on top of my skin. I contemplated the best way to do this, and I decided just to try to draw this mask on my face shape instead of adding to it. I tried doing one look before this, and I tried adding things to the top and the bottom on the chin to make the mask look longer, and it ended up looking really bad. So we went with just a face painted mask. And so I kind of made it look like there was bumps on top of my forehead and tried to make the chin come more to a point than my actual chin does. Here I'm filling in the whole mask with white face paint. Next, I'm creating the line that separates the mask. If you look at the previews, you can see that the mask changes kind of with his moods. And there's a top section and a bottom section that can be changed out. Sometimes he only wears the bottom, sometimes he only wears the top, and sometimes he wears them together. It really just depends on what he's doing at that moment. I went with the devil horns look, but I wanted to show how it would look with there being two pieces put together. Here I'm creating shadows around the outside of the eyebrows because his eyebrows appear to be raised on the mask. So I'm using a gray eyeshadow to create shadows around the outside to make it look like it's more raised. Also, this helps with his expression that the mask has. Here I'm darkening the rim around the eyes. I want this to look very dark so you can see that there's a shadow. To add more shadow and sort of a gradient to the shadow where it's darker around the edges and then fades inward, I'm using the gray shadow again and buffing it out to make it look more of a shadow-like look. This will help look like the mask is raised away from the face a little bit. Here I'm adding some crease crinkles on the outer sides of the eyes. Here I'm darkening a little bit of where it separates on the mask so it looks like there's two pieces. It looks like he kind of has lumps on his face on the top, so I tried to add a little bit of shadow here to make it look a little bit more raised. I added a little bit of shadow to the nose as well, just to make it look a little different. Next, I'm going to be creating the bottom section of the mouth. And I erased the paint that I had on the inside of that. First, I create the outline of where the lips are going to go. And then fill that in with the black paint. Next, I create the center line where the teeth will start, and then do the teeth separations. Then I fill that in with white face paint. Here I'm adding gray shadow to the sides and bottoms of the teeth to create more depth. Here I'm adding a little bit of chin shape with the gray shadow. Here I'm going around the outside of the rim of the mask with the gray shadow to create more separation. Here I'm adding the horns that I made with Model Magic clay, and I'm adhering these with liquid latex. And that completes the black phone grabber mask makeup look. Super creepy but fun makeup look to do. If you keep watching to the end, you can see my version of just using the bottom piece as a makeup look. And here's a look at just the bottom piece and keeping the rest of the face regular. He does change up his mask quite often and has many different looks. For mine, I just erased the top section, but if you only wanted to do the bottom, then you could definitely just do that piece. And then I just added a top hat. I didn't have any creepy glasses. Let me know what you think of this mask look in the comments down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys again soon.